Funding is provided by a grant from New York State Senator Catherine M. Young, representing Western New York's 57th District with a local office in Olean. Funding is provided by a grant from Absolute Care of Westfield, committed to returning the favor to those who spent a lifetime caring for others. Absolute Care is located at 26 Cass Street in Westfield. Dave Cass and Rick Newell provide funding on behalf of the Lakeview Hotel and Restaurant at the docks, located on Water Street near the lake in Mayville. From the Access Channel 5 television studio in Mayville, it's Senior Report with Reed Powers. Senior Report is broadcast live throughout northern Chautauqua County on Saturday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. each week. Call in and share a thought, make a comment, ask a question, or simply wish someone a happy birthday on Chautauqua County's only live call-in senior program. Since 1995, Reed has been bringing viewers hundreds of interesting guests, informing the community on a variety of subjects. Here's the host of the show, Reed Powers.
And good morning. What a beautiful day in Chautauqua County. Sun beaming down, the flowers blooming, the hummingbirds buzzing. It's fantastic here. You should live in Chautauqua County, winter, fall, summer, and spring. It's just gorgeous. I had a great dinner here. You know, we have so many wonderful restaurants, but the Lakeview, I think, takes the cake. They have a salad bar of everything you dreamed of in a salad bar. And they have two restaurants. They have a fish restaurant, sort of, it accents fish. The docks, and next door is the Lakeview, meat and potatoes. No, what service was great. Thank you very much, Chris. And we had a wonderful day. I took my whole gang over for dinner, and I love the fish fry. They have a fish fry that never ends. But they have wonderful, wonderful chow. Stop by there. I can certainly endorse them as being best food, best price. I walked out for the whole family for under $100. Can you beat that? I mean, a lot of people there. And they didn't stop at the apps. My son loves apps. Okay, so at any rate, we have a great show coming in. We're going to talk about the craziness of all our layers of government here in Chautauqua County. And we have with us an expert in the area. He's a college professor in two different colleges. He's a past superintendent of schools. He has written 8 books which have been published and read widely. Doug Hoke, who is going to tell us about some of the things he's found out in his dealings with states and local governments. On the news, of course, we see the television. It's nothing about we see very little on the wars in Afghanistan, which are slaughtering our young, beautiful children right and left. And we will wind up, just as in Vietnam, running away, leaving the government behind, which we had put in, and they will all be killed immediately. And the enemy, quote, will take over, and they will not really come over and invade the United States. And I'll tell you something, it's the only people making money and winning in Afghanistan are the arms makers. They're the rich and powerful people that make all the tanks and the Humvees and the bombers and the helicopters and the smart, multi-million-dollar smart bombs and all these things. They're making a mint. Billions of dollars going down the drain, which we don't even have. We're borrowing it from not us. We've already, we're bankrupt. Our children are bankrupt. They're borrowing the money from our grandchildren now. And, of course, they're not going to raise the debt ceiling, the Republicans say. Although, under the last Republican, George Bush, they raised it every year, and he took the national debt from $5 trillion to $10 trillion. The Republicans are really noted for it. Cheney himself said, debt is good for our country. All right. Deficit spending is good. In the meantime, the Republicans are saying that, they're not going to stand for a single penny tax hike against the rich and powerful. They want to have their taxes kept right down the same with ours, the poor. and they want to make sure they keep sending billions off to the large corporations, the oil companies, the major corporations that produce arms and things. Oh yeah, but they haven't got any. They can't. We just have to cut Social Security, Medicare, do away with these, Medicaid. All the few benefits that we still have are going to be cut, so they can continue the wars. Okay, guys, that's the good news. Now the bad news. Incidentally, I want to mention there is an antique show in Westfield. It's the oldest one running in the world, I think, or at least the United States. It's today, Saturday the 16th. You'll watch this down the week. Don't go over on the 18th. You can go the 17th, though, Saturday and Sunday this weekend, the 16th and 17th of September. Go on in and see some fabulous antiques, many of which are for sale, and the cost of admission is peanuts. Enjoy yourself, those people that love antiques. All right. They tell me local news. I just want to mention a few things. We have the most wonderful senior clubs, and I've got a few notes here. There's the United Seniors, who is a group of senior leaders around here. They meet regularly at the Fredonia Beaver Club, and hundreds come in. President Charles St. George, he's been there forever and ever and ever. A leader in our county for many, many, many years. And I wanted to point out that they have the Beaver Tail Catering that does the catering over there, and they're wonderful. Happy birthday at the United Seniors to Mary Lewandowski, Marilyn Ferguson, Dave Sherman, and others. The next luncheon with the United Seniors, if you want to drop around and get involved, anybody can go and join the United Seniors. It's just a great group. They'll have an annual indoor picnic on August the 8th, okay? Silver Creek Seniors, they have a wonderful clubhouse at the intersection of 20 and Route 5, and Ed Newman is the one who runs it. He's the president, turns the key, no pay. None of the officers of senior clubs getting paid. August 12th, they mentioned the senior picnic. Now remember, this is in Midway, and it'll be a great barbecue. It goes from, it starts 10 a.m. in the morning, right through till 2 o'clock. Food, dancing, music, fooling around. $5. Can't beat it. I wanted to mention also that the July 19th meeting over there has been canceled due to the senior mystery trip. I love the mystery trips. Who would go on a trip if you don't know where it's going to go? They're having a pizza party in Silver Creek, July 26th. And August 23rd, annual corn roast, picnic, and auction. It's Silver Creek. Join the Silver Creek crowd. Oh, they have a lot of fun. They have a wonderful clubhouse. They own it. Sheridan Happy Seniors, who have their own song, and I got to have them come over and sing the Happy Senior song one of these days. Evelyn Suttle is the president there. If you know her, drop around, say hi. I want to join. Make sure you do. 2 new members who did join. I wanted to mention Arlene Locke Robinson and Mary Lou Goldberg. The new members are the lifeblood of your organization. Scout them out, find them, grab them by the arm, and drag them in, friends. I wanted to also mention they're having a party coming up at the Senior Center. Pioneer Social Club, they're up in Forestville, that beautiful little community up in the hill. Arlene Miller is the president and does the job. And they have a lot of things going. They're going to have a club picnic on Thursday, August 4th at the town park. So drop around, bring a friend. Bring a dish to pass, your own drinks, table service, and a bingo prize. Sounds like a gala attendance. Office of the Aging Picnic again, August 12th, 10 to 2 at Midway Park. Don't forget it. Happy birthday, Grace Hall. Dunkirk Federated, Loretta Hemick does the job, the president over there. July 19th is their next meeting. Stop around. Mary Derwick will be doing the job, and they're having a free luncheon on July 19th at the Dunkirk Senior Center, 11:15. Drop around. They're having steak. Can't beat it. July 19th at the Senior Center in Dunkirk Senior Center. Stockton, they have a wonderful picnic at the Stockton Firemen's Fraternity grounds every year, and don't miss that when it comes up. Huge picnic, a lot of fun. Elaine Palmer Titus is the president there. Ask her when the next deal is going on, and they will be happy to tell you. Happy birthday to Sis Morley and Roberta Barber over there, John Sipos, Marge McIntyre, and all the other wonderful people who have birthdays coming up. They're putting together, they're helping raise funds for the soldier statue replacement over in Dunkirk, which was removed by someone. Next meeting of the Dunkirk crowd, Tuesday, August 9th. Sinclairville is Tuesday, August 9th in the Fireman Dining Hall at noon. And I'm told the news is over. I cannot do any more news or they will just shut me down. Okay, we're going to have a brief period of meditation. Well, first of all, let's have a public service announcement, which is just for you, and it's important. So here this is, and keep an eye on this one, will you? We'll do a meditation.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Yeah. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, ball Thursday, water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, swap next Sunday. All the healthy children eat well and move a lot, and move a lot, and move a lot. Eat well and move a lot. 60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day. Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday, whole grains Wednesday, try a veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday. Eat well and move a lot. Today is Saturday. Yeah. Today is Saturday. All the healthy children, all the healthy children. Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Okay, we'll be talking about government, believe me. We have with us, returned from Colorado, a person that you see every week, and he donates a little of his time, and he answers the phone for you, and he sorts out the messages, and he's a terrific guy in terms of editorials, and we call him around here Doc. Doc Hamels shoots from the hip. You're on, Doc.
Good morning, Reed. Good morning, Doug. How are you? Welcome to the show. Good morning, everyone. Well, I don't normally do this, but I decided that I've been listening to Reed for like 15 years, and I've been watching TV, reading the newspapers, so I decided I was going to do a little research, as I often do before I come to a show. So, Reed, this is what I was thinking. I thought, I see the advertisements from AARP, and they're talking about, we need to get a hold of our congressmen and tell them what we think. And I'm thinking about, well, all right, we'll just... Exactly, how many are there of them, how many are there of us, and what does that all mean? So I did a little a math lesson today. I think you can see this, Randy, right? Yeah. Okay, there are 435 Congress people, men and women, right? Yep. All right, that covers all the United States and all that stuff, all right? And then, on top of that, we've got 100 senators, okay? And on top of that, we've got one president, for a grand total of 536 people that are ruling our lives. Think about that. Think about that. 536 people. How many are there of us? 311,765,000 people in the United States as of July 16th. Look at the number difference. 536 people ruling 311 million and change. If you look at that from a ratio point of view, that's one person in government to, wait a minute, I got this upside down. In cameras, everything looks backwards. 581,651 to 1. So I thought about that, and I see these advertisements all the time. I listen to Reed, and you know what? 500,000 people can call up their congressman and tell them what they think. That's about the breakdown. So why aren't we doing this? So I thought, hey, Jeff, now's the time, put it in. Why aren't we all calling this guy right here, Congressman Brian Higgins? He represents our region here. And talk to him about how we feel about the deficit spending, the ceiling, whatever it is. And I'm not here to tell you how it should be fixed, because I really don't know how to fix all this. All I know is everything I've read, you got one party, nameless, that won't move from